have experiences through our personality self. We need this so that we can communicate with other people, expand our awarenesses of earth plane existence. What we're doing here is inviting our soul self or higher guidance to join us while we're experiencing here on the earth plane through our personality self. That way we can have a more expansive and joyful time while we're here. This is Inner Peace Place. I'm Karen. Thank you for being with me today. Our daily experiences are not predetermined. They're influenced by the direction of common thoughts and actions that we've had in previous time. So the day before yesterday, going back even further, obviously. So they're influenceable. And when we have situations arise, that initiates a vibration of energy. And the energy going forward has a momentum to it from the past. So when we have a vibration that we are not so happy about, call out for assistance. Take a deep breath and relax. Find a connection that has some ideas or suggestions on how to manage what is going on in the earth plane. So our past situations have a momentum coming forward, and the energies can either have a calm, trusting underlayment, vibration to them, or it can be a non-trusting, chaotic flow to them. Both happen. Both are okay. It's just which ones do you want to make bigger? Which ones do you want to think about and enjoy? Trust in a state of vibration means you feel safe. So if you think that you don't like a particular energy, let's look at it and figure out what is triggering us. What pushes your button? And I think what you'll realize, it isn't the entire situation. It's a piece of it. Something manageable, actually. A bite. You can take a bite out of it and say, ooh, that particular part of doing this is scary for me. I don't feel safe. A state of trust is only one of the many states we house here on the earth plane. So by looking at this one, it probably will influence other ones. And you can switch in and out of a state of trust based on where your thought energy is going, what you're thinking about, what you're feeling, what you're making bigger in your life, what you play with in your head, and the activities that you're doing. So for example, we can pick, fear of heights. So when you look down, this fear, lack of trust pops into your body, your physical form, your mind, everything, your personality self. And this is because you have a past with that energy, that fear when you look down. Something happened and you had the urge to protect yourself. And it happens over and over and over. Every single time you got into that position of looking down or feeling that you were not safe from a distance. And it got bigger. So figure out where it is. Where do you feel that? It's real. It's there. So find it. Make peace with it. Find it. Make it bigger. Shift light energy. Shift upward flowing happy energy into the place that is guarding that energy. The place that's trying to protect you. It's doing it because that's what it thinks it should do. And if you can relax it, if you can breathe love into it, that fear response or that lack of trust will fade away. What normally happens when you do this is that it fades away and then it pops right back. Because it's strong and it has texture and it likes to hang on to you because it wants to protect you. And what you're doing is giving it permission to relax, telling it, I'm safe. Put yourself in that position. Remember when that occurred to you and feel the safety. Find it. It may be hard to find because the fear response is big. Keep playing with it until you find, oh, when I get like this, I feel this. If I think about this, I can feel that. If you don't play with these things, in other words, if you don't find situations that make you feel fear, you can't change them. You must, in advance, play with them. Find them, relax into them, and joyfully, as if it were a game, find the parts that are okay and focus on those. Another part would be to go ahead and put yourself in a situation where you feel that way and see if you can shift even a little bit of that fear, releasing it to the all that is. Ask for help through your soul self, higher self, guides. See if you can find a place that is full of trust. Enhance it. That trust is so obvious to you in that very minute area that it expands into the entire situation you find yourself in. What that does is reduces the memory of the fear, the muscle memory, the physical part, as well as mental. You're replacing it with trust, relaxing trust, trustful thoughts, happy thoughts. When you have a vibration of trust, it flows through you into the environment and magnetizes into your awareness or vibrates into your awareness more situations that have that same trust feeling. So it isn't that you're creating a trustful environment. You're making the vibrations aligned with trustful thoughts and feelings larger and more noticeable. I notice that I'm comfortable in this. I'm much more comfortable in this situation than that situation. Don't avoid that situation. Go find it. And breathe trustful energies into it. Because you have these skills. You can release the need to be afraid. And be patient with yourself. Be loving. Be respectful of those thoughts. Living in trust creates inner peace. Living in trust changes your entire earth plane existence into one pointed towards joy, peace, love, gratitude. And that's where we're headed with this work. Love and light to you and your path. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.